Let me be as honest and clear as I possibly can. Donald Trump is the wrong president for our country. He cannot meet this moment. He simply cannot be who we need him to be for us. It is what it is.
Well, that was former First Lady Michelle Obama in her closing speech Monday night. Obama's keynote was a part of endorsement and part call to action filled with criticism of President Trump. Joining me now to discuss is national security and foreign policy analyst Ari Aramesh. Ari, you know who we were looking at, Michelle Obama there. That was I think, the best chance for Democrats to beat an incumbent Donald Trump. And you saw her endorsing Joe Biden, not taking the nomination herself.
Without even having gone through the vice presidential sort of process and picking Kamala Harris. Biden is beating and continues to beat President Trump in every opinion poll, in every battleground state and nationwide. I don't think we're going to have a problem as long as these folks leave their post mailboxes alone and let people vote. We have the votes. We have the majority, and we're going to win this election.
Is this Ari Aramesh 2020 or is this Ari 2016 when you said the pricing? I think about the same thing about one Hillary Clinton beating Donald Trump. Didn't work out that way, though.
Yeah, last time a lot of people who were embarrassed to vote for Trump would lie in opinion polls. It's interesting. A lot of people are embarrassed to say that they want to vote for the president of the United States. Why would people be embarrassed? Put two and two together. He's done a horrible job, and he's acted embarrassingly. He's acted unpresidential, and he's a divider, not a uniter. And guess what? Last time in 2016, yes, some polls made mistakes. This time, they're way more accurate. The pools are bigger, and we're looking at Rasmussen, one of the more conservative pollsters that has Florida in a tie, that has Trump behind in Wisconsin, that has Trump behind in Michigan. So it's not just ABC and Washington Post and NBC and even Fox News. We're talking about Rasmussen. But you're right. Polls are not everything. But when the president pulls his troops and his campaign out of key battleground states like Michigan or Wisconsin or Pennsylvania, even they have given up hope.
Yeah, there's quite a bit of time, Ari. There's more than 2.5 months left to go before the election. I think you're well. Listen, we'll talk balls and strikes here. I think you're jumping the gun. I remember Hillary Clinton leading in almost every state poll going about this point, and then it started to drift, and it drifted, and then, as you remember, a couple of weeks before the final, then there was the big James Comey dust up, and then there was that comment, that off the cuff comment from inside the bus, grab them by the you-know-what, and everyone thought Trump could not win, but that was only a few days before the actual election. He ended up winning. What's different this time?
True. And but balls and strikes, but you can tell a lot about a team in their spring training. You can tell a lot about a team, who they pick. You can look at their drafts and see, you know what, this team is pretty good, got a pretty good chance to go through the postseason, got a good pitching team, got a great offense, and they can actually go, win the World Series. Chances are the really bad teams and the really bad candidates don't make it to the postseason and don't make it to the World Series. Now, if you were a betting
let me stop you there. Let's keep the baseball metaphor going. I used to be pro. I used to play pro baseball. I'll run with this. Okay, so you got Biden throwing heat, but his reliever is Kamala Harris. Kamala Harris came in and she got lit up. They were going deep on her. Trump went deep on her a few times. It went from a 14-point lead down to a 4-point lead. She doesn't look like she's the closer that they thought she was going to be.
Oh, no, we're looking at a Bill Buckner 86 right now. We're looking at someone like Trump. We're looking at Buckner like Mike Pence. And then he's going to sit there on the first base. He's going to come through, grab the ball. It's Game 5 of the World Series in the Met Stadium, and he's going to let that ball go through his glove. And there you go. You got the curse of the Bambino. And I call this the curse of Donald Trump. I don't think these guys are going to go and sort of gain the momentum anytime soon, and they're going to lose.
Ari, except Buckner is playing for Biden's team. They're trying to win for the first time. They're trying to unseat the incumbents, the ones who were favored. Remember that?
That's true. But again, keep in mind that the Boston Red Sox hadn't won a World Series since, 1908, 1914? I forget. Anyhow, forget about baseball. I love baseball. Let's go back to politics. We have the batters here, and it's gonna be a home run. And we're not a home run. We're looking at a grand slam hope coming on November 3rd.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe. I think it's way too early. It's not even the ninth inning
It is.
yet.
It really is. I agree.
It looks like the Democrats were up by 14. Now they're up by 4, and there's a couple innings left to play.
I agree.
We'll keep an eye at it. Ari Aramesh,
Yeah.
always good talking to you. Talk to you again soon, my friend.
Take care.